Hi guys, my name is Polly Cannabis and today we are in a club theater. It is a great concert starring Rocky Leon, the main orchestra. I'm happy to sit near Rocky. It's extra beautiful concerts. My congratulations. I want to ask you, it's not your first time in Russia. How do you like Russia?
I love Russia. Russia is one of the greatest countries I ever go to. People often have this idea of Russians in their head as mean people, and they're like the nicest people. Like everyone I meet is like super helpful. Like just yesterday we were driving, the taxi was driving us and he couldn't find the place we were going to, and then he waved at another car and the other car just stopped in the road, and it's like, what's up, you need help? And it's just like, yeah, this is where you need to go. So
you think that Russian people always be hard?
Yeah, Russian people are awesome.
Okay, and it is very cold outside. How do you feel this? Is it normal for you, this temperature?
I guess it's normal in the winter.
Okay. So I want to ask you about your songs and your person. People tell you that you are an orchestra person. What does it mean? How does it can be? What is this? Can you tell me more about this?
Well, I perform with a loop station. And a loop station is a machine which lets you record something live on stage, and you push a button with your foot. Sometimes I do it with my foot. So I push a button and then for example, I beatbox. So I go and then it records it and it plays it in a loop, in a circle, and it plays over and over again. And then I can record another loop, like a rhythm guitar, and then that plays in a circle, and then I have my keyboard, and I can play like a synthesizer bass, and that plays in a circle, and then I sing on the top. So I basically, by myself, record all the instruments of a band, and then sing on the top. But now there's two of us. My friend Fabi, who for years has been joining me as like a production manager, roadie type person.
Okay.
Is now on stage with me playing keyboards and singing, and also recording with the loop station. We can do.
So just two orchestra person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to speak.
And I want to ask you about you're so famous and popular on YouTube. One of your video gets I think more than 1 million views. How does it happen? I'm not surprised, but how did you do this?
I didn't do it. I just after I finished university, I didn't want to go and work in a studio and produce other people's music. I studied music production, and I didn't want to go work on, advertisements, music, and stuff. I just wanted to do my own music. And that's not very easy unless you just kind of play on the street. And so I decided I'm just going to do that. And I packed my bags and I went traveling to North America. And I was on the road for like 9 months with like no money. I had like 1,000 euros was my budget for 9 months, and so I had to make all the money while I was traveling on the street playing the uku. And the video you're talking about on the boat was just the beginning. I flew to Vancouver in Canada, and then I hitchhiked down along the coast. And so right at the beginning, I took a boat from Canada to Washington, and I was just hanging out on the boat, and I met this other girl who was also traveling and hitchhiking, and we were just hanging out, and she's like, oh, that's cool, let me make a video. And then she made a video and gave it to me, and I just put it on YouTube.
Oh my God.
And I think the reason why it was so popular is because I had all this fresh adventure energy. It was just the beginning of this big adventure, going hitchhiking for like a year with no money, and like, wow, it's gonna be so cool. And it was like the first day of sunshine after like a week of rain, and so everything was just awesome. And I'm playing a happy song about the sun shining, and the sun is shining in this boat, and
Okay, so I'm so happy to speak with you. You're extra positive, and I'm happy for this concert. And so thank you so much for an interview and for coming to Russia. We will be happy to see you soon again. So thank you, hug.
How can you guys? What happened to my safety thing? Why did it go away?
Ушел, да, уже ушел. Найди еще раз стачу.